What's up guys, you're watching Here Today Tech. I'm Rahul Sethi and MWC is around the corner. The biggest event in the smartphone industry that sees some amazing and cool technologies being announced. And this time around, we'll not only see foldable smartphones getting better and more companies trying to make a more useful foldable smartphone, but there are going to be phones like the Nokia 9 that comes with 5 cameras. So here is the list of all the smartphones that you should be looking out for. So Xiaomi and Samsung, two major players in India, are set to announce their phones way ahead of MWC, and they will showcase those smartphones at the event as well. On one end, Samsung is set to announce the Galaxy S10 series that will have 3 smartphones, the S10, the S10 Plus and the S10e, and all of them will have a very similar design despite a huge price gap of 55,000 to 71,000 rupees. The Samsung phones will also have top-end specs, the Snapdragon 855 or the Exynos 9820, and a triple camera setup at the back, in-display fingerprint scanner, reverse wireless charging and many other features. And on the other hand, Xiaomi is planning to announce the Mi 9 on the same date and with much similar specifications but at half the cost. That is what Xiaomi does. It will try to offer you very similar specifications and a nearly same design for half the price. Although going by the trend, Mi 9 may not come to India, but it is set to rival Samsung in every way possible. While both these companies will make an announcement on February 20, they will still have something for the MWC, and we'll discuss that in a bit. Next, Nokia is also set to announce about 3 smartphones, the Nokia 9, the Nokia 6.2 and the Nokia 1 Plus. A lot has been said about the Nokia 9 already, and I've made a separate video that you can check out that lists all the specifications and the possible design of the smartphone. The only latest update we have is the fact that all the sensors used at the back of its penta camera module will have similar resolution, which is quite nice. Leaked photos suggest that Nokia 9 will have a premium design and it may get a price tag of about 50 to 60,000 rupees, so Samsung may watch out. Nokia will also announce a mid-budget segment smartphone, the Nokia 6.2, that will have a design very similar to the Nokia 6.1 Plus with glass back, metal frame and a very ergonomic design. But it will also have a punch hole display, a design that Samsung is adopting for the first time and many other smartphone companies are just planning to bring in. There's only one phone, the Honor View 20, that has a similar design and is selling already in India. Lastly, the Nokia 1 Plus will be a budget device running on Android Go and may get a price tag of about 5 to 6,000 rupees. Next, we may get to see a fancy technology from LG being announced at the event, and that will come in the form of LG G8. The phone looks very familiar. It has a very similar design as the G7 ThinQ with a glass back, a small notch up top and a metal frame. From the back also it looks very similar with a fingerprint scanner and a dual camera setup placed at the top half. But it is said that LG will use an OLED display this time around, and it will not be a normal, usual OLED displays we are used to seeing. LG calls it the Crystal Sound OLED, which in fact is a vibrating panel that can also create sound and not just visuals. It has been said that LG has already filed patent for this one. The phone may have a 3D camera at front along with time of flight sensor, so one thing is for sure that it may have a better face recognition. Now if vibrating display doesn't sound exciting, let's take a look at foldable smartphones that will debut at MWC. Samsung is already known to be working on Galaxy 10 and a prototype of it was shown at the developer conference. The phone can unfold to give you a bigger display, and when folded it comes to a bar form factor with a small screen at the front. Xiaomi also teased its foldable smartphone recently on Twitter, and it works slightly in a different fashion. The phone, or should we call it tablet, folds like a notebook and half of the display goes at the back side to give you a smaller tablet. While Samsung has dropped a lot of hints about its foldable phone, there is no word from Xiaomi yet. But there are companies who have sent a confirmation for this, and one of them is Huawei. The full design of the Huawei foldable phone is not known, and what we have is just this picture that hints at a foldable smartphone. But rumors suggest that it will have a Kirin 980 chipset, an OLED panel with Quad HD resolution and other top-notch features that we saw on the Mate 20 Pro. Oppo has also confirmed its foldable phone, but we don't have a photo or a render of it yet. All we have is probably a patent filing or a demo sketch of the phone giving a hint of its design, and it appears to be something similar to the Xiaomi foldable phone. Now while all these phones fold all the way back to give you a smaller form factor, Nubia is planning to launch a phone that will bend and become a wearable device. Now again, the only information we have about this phone is the invitation from Nubia. But it's not the first company to be announcing such a device. I mean, we've seen quite a few of them at the last MWC. So all this and more is expected at the MWC event. So stay tuned and subscribe to our channel, as we'll be bringing you latest updates from the event. Also, if you've liked this video, hit the thumbs up button and share it with your friends. Subscribe to our channel to get latest videos on technology, smartphones and other gadgets like this. Thank you for watching.